Bonjour, chers enfants et chers éléphants, and welcome to The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. That's me. I used to be a pilot quite some time ago, and once I crashed my plane in the Sahara Desert. The plane was broken. I couldn't repair it. I had hardly any water and any hope left to get back home at all, when a little man was standing in front of me. "Draw me a sheep!" "What? I can't draw. All I can draw is giant snakes with elephant stuffing. But I want a sheep." "Okay. Sketch, doodle, draw. That's ugly. That has horns. That's a box." "Exactly. The sheep you want is in that box." "Boah, cool. That's exactly as I imagined. What's that over there?" "That's my airplane. I crashed there." "What? You fell from the sky too? So which planet are you from?" "You're from another planet?" "Yeah." And the little prince started to tell me his story. "On my planet, there are 3 volcanoes. One of them is extinct, but I sweep it nonetheless, for you never can tell." "Right." "Here, sheep eat bushes, don't they?" "Yeah." "Do they eat little baobabs as well? Because usually I've got to weed them out when they're still small sapling baobabs, because otherwise a giant baobab might grow and explode my little planet with its roots. Well, as long as it's small, the sheep will eat it." "But will it eat roses too?" "Yeah, sheep will eat anything." "But they got thorns." "Still." "But why do they grow thorns then?" "I don't know. I have no idea. And it really doesn't matter, does it? I need to It matters! On my planet, there have always been flowers. But one day a very special one appeared. "Oh, haven't I slept well? I need breakfast. At once." "Oh, there's a draft there. Just a moment. I'm really quite beautiful, aren't I?" "Yeah." And the little prince fell in love with the flower, but the flower didn't fall in love with him. Thus he became sadder and sadder, and one day, "I must go. I know, I'm sorry. Try to be happy." And the little prince set out on his journey. The first planet he visited was ruled by a king. "Ah, a subject. May I sit?" "I command you to sit down." "May I ask something?" "I command you to ask me something." "What are you ruling?" "I'm the ruler of everything, and everything obeys my commands." "Oh, that's cool. In that case, could you command a sunset?" But tonight at 7:40 p.m. "No, in that case, I'll depart." "No." "Yes." I command you to depart." The next planet was inhabited by a drunkard. "What are you doing here?" "I'm boozing." "Why?" "In order to forget." "And what?" "That I'm ashamed." "But why?" "I'm boozing." "I don't understand this." On the next planet, the little prince met a businessman. That's 501,622,731. Of what? "Of those little golden glittery things up there, the stars. I own them." "Really? What good does it do to you and to the stars?" The next planet the little prince visited was inhabited by a lantern lighter. "Good day." Switch. "Hello." Switch. "What are you doing there?" Switch. "I'm lighting the lantern." Switch. "And now you extinguish it again?" Switch. "Why?" "I have an order." "I don't understand this." "The order says the lantern has to be on at night and off during the day. It's just that the planet is turning faster and faster, so I have to turn it off incessantly." "I don't understand this." The next planet the little prince visited was inhabited by a geographer. "Hello, geographer." "Hello, little prince. So what does it look like on your planet?" "Well, I got 3 volcanoes, one of which is extinct, and 1 rose." "Well, I'm not writing down the rose. It's transient." "And what does transient mean?" "It means it's gonna die one day." "What?" Thus, the little prince was quite sad when he came to Earth and met a snake. "Hello, snake." "Hello, little prince. It's quite empty here." "Well, you're in the desert." "You're a funny creature, but a mighty one. If someday you don't want to be on Earth anymore, I can help you." And the little prince came to a garden with many flowers. "No, I thought my rose was one of a kind." And then he met the fox. "Hello, little prince." "Hello, fox." "Do you want to tame me?" "What does that mean?" "That means that we become friends and you will be one of a kind to me." "Yeah, I know what you mean. I had a rose once who had tamed me." And the little prince and the fox stayed together for a while, and the little prince tamed the fox. But one day he wanted to move on, and the fox said, "I will be weeping." "But you wanted me to tame you." "Yes, and I'm sad that you're going, but I have won something too, namely the color of wheat, because that's the color of your hair. And I give you something. You only see well with a heart." All of this the little prince told me in the desert. "That's all very well, but I am very thirsty now." "Then let's look for a well." And bang, we found a well. And I went, "Incredible, just like in France." Sup, sup, sup. And he drank some water too, sup, and said, "The desert is beautiful because somewhere water is hidden. You don't need 5,000 flowers in your garden or much money, but a single rose and a sip of water. Draw me the muzzle for my sheep, will you, so it doesn't eat the rose. So you want to go home again? Yes, but you need to repair your airplane now. So I went to repair my airplane. When I came back, the little prince was talking to the snake again, going, "Make it quick!" And I, bang, shot at the snake but missed it. "What were you talking about there? It will take me home." "But, please, be not sad. I want to go home, back to my planet, to my flower. It will look as if I were dead, but it will only be an empty shell that remains here. It is too heavy, I cannot take it with me. And my gift for you is this. When you look up at the stars, they will smile and laugh for you." And he went a few paces and the snake shot at him like lightning. "Bite! Ouch!" And I rushed to him. "No!" On the next morning, he had disappeared. With my airplane, I flew back to France. People think I'm a little mad because I am happy when I look at the stars, but when I do that, I see the little prince and hear the laughter of the stars. And that, dear congregation, was The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.